Hello guys, Silver 5150 here, and I have a brief update for you about metals. Now I do have on display here the Premier Protein Shake that is popular at Costco, and the reason why that shake is here on the screen is because Silver 5150 is not just silver in stack, but unfortunately he's silver on top too. At my age, you don't want to take unnecessary risk, especially when it comes to injury, and you certainly want to be mindful about what you put in your body. These I found to be a good alternative for a quick breakfast in the morning. Not too many calories and a better source of protein. Anyway, for those of you out there that are stacking gold and silver, hooray to you, because you're doing the right thing, man. You are absolutely making the right choice by choosing to save, especially in gold and silver. Any increments, any denominations you can, whether it's tenths or grams, half ounces, quarter ounces, ounces. For those of you who got a little more money, maybe 10-ounce bars, when it comes to silver especially. But if you are discouraged or disappointed or impatient about what you're expecting, these savings, these investments, these vehicles, these precious metals I'm always talking about, and what they're going to do, go to investing.com and scan around and look for rhodium, which I think is a futures contract, on investing.com, and look for palladium on investing.com. But don't just go and look at their cover sheet. Open them up, open up those indexes on investing.com, and look at the historical charts. Once you start to get into the monthly and one-year charts on those assets, you'll see that their activity, their growth in terms of their spot price increasing, is very similar to that of, say, Bitcoin or some other really wild cryptocurrency in terms of their appreciation as a precious metal. Now, if you don't follow these alternative precious metals, these exotic precious metals, I have done short videos on them. These are metals that are, a bit rarer than gold, but they're more industrial. So they're not, say, for instance, money by nature. They can function as money, but they actually function better as industrial metals. And, they pretty much do the things that silver can do. Not as versatile as silver, but the things they do extremely well. Rhodium, palladium, and platinum. They're considered white noble metals, and they do really great things, environmentally speaking, industrially speaking, and are very good for that. My whole purpose about this ramble, it's going on about 3 minutes, is if you want to see the future of gold and silver and what they're going to do, look at palladium and rhodium. Okay? Look at how they're behaving. Not even 5 to 10 years ago, these metals were not really doing anything unusual. But now here, since the media and our governments don't want to be honest about what's going on in our economy, you can see the fear in the buying of these two precious metals. And a lot of it's being done by, I think, institutional hedge funds, wealthy folks, and that market is taken off. They're not very big markets, and neither are the gold and silver markets in terms of physical metal. But I can tell you, man, it's starting. For those of you that are stacking precious metals or stacking gold and silver, and you're sitting there going, oh my gosh, how much longer is it going to go on? Those of you that have been in the game stacking since the 70s, I know you've had quite enough if you're still around and you're waiting for some serious appreciation. I can tell you there are things going on in the rhodium palladium markets right now that is causing the bullion manipulation system to break down. The COMEX contracts, the naked shorts, all these things, derivatives they use to keep the prices of precious metals down. Those things are breaking down, and it is visible in those two markets I just mentioned, palladium and rhodium. Check them out on investing.com. Just scan through their charts, 1 year, 6 month, 1 month, 1 week, 1 day. Look at the movement on those metals. This is the physical market taking control of any kind of derivatives or spoofing markets out there. And this is what you can expect, I think, within the next year. Gold and silver. Not those price points per se, but the type of activity, the kind of upward momentum that you're seeing right now in those metals, you'll see in gold and silver. And trust me, once the cryptocurrency people see that that's happening, and not a lot's going on in cryptocurrency, they'll start piling in too. And they've got $240 billion that they're looking to lever on something. So, guys, I'm telling you, I think this year's the year. Get as much gold and silver as you can. I'm telling you right now. I'm not saying you have to go as crazy as Silver 5150 does and leverage all of this credit and debt and stuff to do it. But I really don't see a lot of downside risk. Just keep that in mind. This video is kind of long, but look at those charts, rhodium and palladium, and just do the math yourself and envision what it's going to look like when those numbers that are applied to those two metals are more akin to the more common precious metals, gold and silver. All right, have fun. We'll talk to you later.